There's nobody I admire more than Mr. Depp.
What would Movie franchises on the big screen can come in different sizes, with some making billions and others being far more content to make less money. The MCU and Star Wars certainly know how to make the big bucks, but even smaller franchises have a way of sticking around while pleasing fans around the world. The Sherlock Holmes film franchise might not be on the same level as the MCU, but Robert Downey Jr. has helped make it a success. The franchise's third film is looking to cast Johnny Depp as its villain, and fans want to know how Downey feels about it. So, will this make another great comeback story for Depp? Let's find out more. In 2009, just 1 year after Iron Man and Tropic Thunder put Robert Downey Jr. at the top of Hollywood, Sherlock Holmes hit theaters and became yet another smash hit for Downey, who was enjoying the sweet taste of success. The film did all the little things right, and Downey was a perfect pick to play the iconic character. After grossing over $520 million at the global box office, Downey's third massive hit in 12 months was quickly given the sequel treatment. 2 years later, Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Shadows was released, and much like its predecessor, it was a huge hit, grossing over $540 million. The franchise has been dormant for a decade, but this doesn't mean that a third film is completely off the table. All the way back in 2011, it was confirmed that Sherlock Holmes 3 was being worked on, and fans have been patiently waiting for something to finally materialize. The first two films in the franchise were a major success, and it goes without saying that there are high expectations for the trilogy film. In 2014, Susan Downey said, "Yeah, at a certain point, it's going to be too long. We've waited too long. We're working as fast and responsibly as we can to get a great script." It is clear that the team has been on board for a long time, but another 8 years have passed since that quote. However, things have picked up in recent years, and the third film seems much closer than ever. In 2020, director Dexter Fletcher said, "Sherlock's hit its own issues on and off. That's sort of sitting on the back burner at the moment until it becomes clear where the world is at and what's going to happen." Despite things moving slowly, there is a plan for a third film, and there is even an IMDb page for it. Needless to say, fans are waiting for any details surrounding the film, and they got huge news when it was revealed that Robert Downey Jr. has been lobbying for Johnny Depp to play the film's villain. According to the Inquirer via IMDb, Robert Downey Jr. was the man lobbying hard for Johnny Depp to play the villain in the next installment. Now, it might seem random to some for Downey to push hard for another A-list star, but the truth is that these two Hollywood titans have a long and storied friendship together. Johnny and Robert have a very special 30-year relationship that dates back to both of their days as eccentric Hollywood hellraisers, a source told the Inquirer. As many people are aware, before the MCU came along and Downey became the biggest movie star on the planet, he was a whole lot of wasted potential thanks to his train wreck of personal life and his substance abuse issues. Through his hard work and dedication, Downey was able to overcome his demons and turn into one of the biggest box office stars in the history of film. Depp is currently undergoing a rough period in his life, and he is not the box office draw he once was. As much as Downey would simply love to work with a friend, he clearly sees an opportunity to lend a helping hand to someone in need. If anyone knows what it's like to beat the odds after being written off, it's Robert. Robert thinks Johnny deserves the same chance to redeem himself that he had, a source told the Inquirer. Sherlock Holmes 3 has a ton of potential to become a hit film, and seeing these two legends working with one another would be a massive moment for fans. It could also give Depp a much-needed comeback in the acting world. How bad would you want to see Depp and Downey work together? Let us know in the comments below. In our upcoming videos, we'll be bringing you more of such amazing content, so be sure to subscribe to our channel so that you don't get to miss any of them.